Scholars, the 13th of November, 2024. My friend, I agree with almost 99% of what you say. However, what if the scholars are looking for a solution while the other people are looking for revenge? And you know what I'm talking about. What if a scholar tries to find a solution, settling for peace, for instance, while others oppose that? In that situation, what if everyone is wrong and the scholars are right? What if peace is the only solution possible? However, it requires that all the masses agree to it and not fight the peace attempts. You call it normalization. What if the solution that the scholars see fitting is the normalization? Be mindful that I'm speaking about scholars who actually fear God, not scholars of the sultans, as you called them. The answer to your conundrum is that Islam is not some hidden arcane knowledge that only the scholars know the way out. There are basics of halal and haram with regards to our situation. No one can say our countries should normalize with Israel as the only solution, because wala to the kuffar against the Muslims is haram in all situations. No one can say we're forced either. We have countries, economies, armies, etc. Together we are strong. In short, there is a prophetic methodology to dealing with the reign of Taghut. That methodology has some unquestionable elements, including speaking the whole truth of the deen and not hiding any of it because the rulers might crack down on you. But you're referring to it as Taghut, which it is not. Taghut does not only derive from Tughyan or oppression. It was used to refer to the idols at the time of the Prophet. I'm not saying that Israel is not an oppressive regime that has to be thwarted or subdued. I'm saying that it might be better to settle for peace with them rather than to continue trying to liberate it. Some of them are believers. Even if most of them are killers, some are actual believers. They would not be hiding elements of religion. Instead, they appear very welcoming in most cases, and in their rituals and whatnot. To an outside observer who does not side with either party, not settling for peace or telling people not to normalize because of the atrocities that they had done over the centuries does not solve the issue. Again, what if the solution that the scholars find, the only solution, is settling for peace? Would the masses follow the counsel of scholars? It is not a conundrum, and I'm not saying Islam is arcane knowledge. The common people would sue for peace if peace is possible. Israel is lying and saying that they are trying to ensure peace in the region. If Muslims continue fighting and if they continue asking for revenge, asking to remove Israel from the face of the earth, then that is not peaceful. This makes Muslims and Islam in general on the opposite side of the argument. They would be the ones who are wrong, even if it is their land that was taken out oppressively. Why not live in peaceful harmony? Israel is claiming that that is what they have always been working towards. They are lies, but why are we making them truths by continuing to fight? وَإِن جَنَحُوا لِلسَّلْمِ فَاجْنَحْ لَهَا وَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ.